It's raining heavily. I'm worried that the dangerous house will collapse. Ask someone to reinforce it with good materials overnight, because the money investment has not arrived yet. You can only ask your parents to pay the balance in advance. Unexpectedly, they scolded me for losing my conscience. Collusion with construction companies to cheat pension money. Not only my fists and feet, and tied me to a telephone pole. 3 days later, the end of the world will come. Acid rain falls. Everything corrodes. I was burned alive. And they survived because of the reinforcement of the house. Open your eyes again and go back to the end 3 days ago. I didn't know it at this point. I heard my father's angry roar. Bitch, dare to cheat me and your mother's pension money with outsiders. I'm not fooled. It won't cure you. I really thought my wings were hard. And then Dad tried to hit me again. Mom rushed up to stop you and listened to Mom's advice. Apologize to your dad. Take out tens of thousands more to coax him. Otherwise, you will be killed. Looking at a familiar scene, and I was stunned. Then react. This is rebirth. Remembering the tragedy of a previous life. My eyes are full of hate. In this life, I will hide in a safe house by myself. Let's watch them kill themselves. Mom, I'm sorry. I'm obsessed. It was Lard. Could do something like this. Don't worry, I'll go to the supervision company to trouble. Ask them to remove all the materials. Give back our family's hard-earned money. I work outside. I was stopped by my father. What to dismantle? I think you are stupid to read. The brain is not as flexible as your brother. He turned to ask his brother Giabo if it were you. How do you deal with it? Superfluous. Why don't you just get the money back? Materials can be left behind. I lied for a reason. Since such a thing has been done, then I'll do the right thing for heaven. I believe the law will also be on our side. Dad smiled with satisfaction. Mom compliments. I laughed too. So tall. They just want to use other people's materials and labor for nothing. I don't get money. How stupid they are. You should also understand that this is a crime. But still force me to do it. After all, just want me to give up all my money. And the material is also left. I look down obediently. It should be a priority. Not to stay here and bicker. The end is coming. You have to build yourself a safe house first. Of course you can't forget. Let your family experience the horror of the end of acid rain. Nobody knows. After 3 days, the acid rain is as strong as concentrated sulfuric acid, and it will last for 3 full months. And after returning to the city, the first thing I did was withdraw my time deposit. Interest is not important. Life is the essence. Here we go. They called the person in charge of the construction company and talked about 2 collaborations. One is about the house in my hometown. The second is to help create an absolutely safe villa. Money is not a problem. Concentrated sulfuric acid can corrode cement. I let the construction company. He is good waterproof and anti-corrosive materials. Repairs on the perimeter. In addition to that, all poured with a thick protective layer of iron sheet, although iron can be corroded. However, after exposure to sulfuric acid, will also immediately form a protective film, prevent further erosion. When this is all done, and I built a glass house that was hard enough to withstand bullets, put it in the corner. Glass does not react with acid rain, so it's absolutely safe. It can be used as a second layer of protection. The person in charge is puzzled. Ask me why I built this thing. Iron can be said to be for the safety of living alone. What can that wave of gifts do? I live in a nice house by myself. I have to make a villa for the kitten at home. The person in charge muttered, "People are so weird these days." You actually value animals more than people. Under the influence of superpowers. After the house renovation was completed, it was not enough for the past 2 days. I'm going to stock up on the last day. At least ensure that the food and daily necessities at home can be to support my life for 3 years. At that time, the society will resume work and production. All the effects of acid rain will gradually disappear. I suffered in my last life. I didn't eat a full meal until I died. Now seeing truckload after truckload of food and daily necessities to the basement, a stone in my heart just fell to the ground. I not only bought a few silent generators, and we had primitive lighting tools like candles. The items and medicines are exceptionally complete. Every aspect has been taken into account. Finish these. More than 1 million just spent. I'm relieved. The next step is the arrival of the Golden Egg Market. After a busy day, I just turned on the surveillance in my hometown. Right now, Dad just opened the door. He was captured by a few men in black. Please, you kindly asked the workers to rush to work overnight. You can put it here and play tricks on me. If you dare to default on your account today and don't give money, I'll break your leg. Brother, don't do it. Don't do it. We country people are very honest and dutiful. You can't do such a thing as default. I wanted the money-losing product from my house a few days ago. I went to send you money overnight. He must have a venomous heart to hide money. So our brothers misunderstood. So be it. I'll give you Wang Qian's number and address. Go and trouble him. Is it a misunderstanding? Parents and brother nodded like mashing garlic. The other party directly pulls out the mobile phone to play the recording. My brother's words for heaven. Help the law punish this liar. Slap them in the face like a slap. Wang Jiabo's face revealed a hint of embarrassment. She scolded me in anger. I'll go. I knew that Wang Qian, the white-eyed wolf, was not at ease. Dad is waiting for him to come back. You must tie him up and starve him for a few days. Let him learn a lesson. The man in black slapped him on the head. Not much to say. Just wave your hand. The workers following behind immediately act. They few people are quick. Less than 2 hours. Then, the heat-resistant waterproof and Dankarai-zone paint is directly cleaned. He clean home is a classy, dangerous house. The hands and feet of the workers are not heavy at the moment. The house is still shaking faintly. Dad panicked. Hey brother, big brother. Otherwise, don't open the rest. We give money. Must give money. You go ask Huang Qian for money. She has money and her phone number is 188,888. I can't help laughing. It reminds me of me now. It's a pity that the deal I negotiated with the construction company, it was demolished at all costs. After all, I pay for it. I can also recycle materials. A good thing of win-win cooperation. Wait until the other party leaves. Dad kicks Mom. If you cry, you will know to cry. I didn't dare to say anything just now. Women are just useless. I only know how to cry all day. If I hadn't been in a bad state today, gotta beat them all down. Dad, don't teach Mom a lesson. And that bitch. Not only do things go wrong, let people find their home. Dad suddenly realized. I'll the phone in a huff. I'm teasing monkeys to hang one by one, until the other party clutched his chest and collapsed on the sofa. I just released and pressed the connection. Wang Qian. Are you guilty? Dare not answer the phone. You actually partnered with the construction company. Cheating family members out of money. Come back to me quickly. I can't fix the house with my own hands. Otherwise I will kill you. Mom and Dad, I'm sorry. I didn't stop them. But you must save me. They didn't just take my phone and detained my people. He should pay the balance quickly. Redeem me out. What for money? Die without you. After saying that, my father hung up the phone mercilessly. The rainstorm and the surveillance ruthlessly initialized. A house that has just been violently demolished. A little weak at the moment. The whole family is worried. My brother's eyes suddenly lit up. Dad. The money-losing goods were detained. Is it in the big house he lives in near his companies? No one lives there. Why don't we all move there? Have a fight with the landlord. Don't be afraid that the other party will not give the key. Half an hour later. My brother just stepped out of the house with his luggage on his back. Jumped back. He jumped in place in pain. Mom and Dad came to care. I saw my brother's arms and caves. Suddenly developed a large red rash. A burning sting. Yes, acid rain. The end has quietly arrived. No accident in their family. You're never going out again. They finally realized the seriousness of the matter. They also learned it from TV that it's called acid rain. They rushed to call me. Mom cried to me with a broken face. Find a way to come back. Something happened at home. Mom, I really want to go back, but the construction company is still holding me here. Said not to pay 50,000 balance. You will never let me go. Hurry up and give them the money. I was released. Buy food. Immediately. Hang up the phone. Parents discuss. I think my life is still important. Grit your teeth and hit 50. Zaro as soon as the account is received over there. He transferred me 40,000. As for food, they'll just wait. I open a cup of yogurt to digest. I'm having a good time. My family is not comfortable. Soup and water. Not full at all. It's only been a week of acid rain. They can't take it anymore. These days, I lied about this black-hearted construction company going back on it. Want more money. So, I never let him go. Because the last hope is pinned on me. To survive, he paid more for me. Invested more than 200,000 in a row. Didn't he resound? And eventually I couldn't even get through to my phone. Parents and brother curse. No more money. They couldn't help but dial up their video. It's all family. How can you not share? The father and brother who have been hungry for 2 days are looking straight. Damn girl, you are let go. Here we go, where are you? Sister, what is this? Can you send it to us? Your dear brother has not eaten for 2 days. Hey, where do that the money to eat this stuff? Released. I don't know how to bring some food to my family. Eating and drinking spicy food outside behind our backs. Aren't you afraid of retribution? Oops, are you all right? Why don't you borrow some food from the neighbors? It's not that I'm not filial. Is the weather really not allowed? I bought 10 kilograms of meat for my family. The acid rain blocked the road. Fortunately, Uncle Yu took me in. Otherwise, I would be dead. Dad is suddenly furious. Grabbed Mom's hair. Bitch. I know you and your old lover are not clean. Otherwise, how could his iron rooster take in Wang Qian? Maybe Wang Qian is not my kind. See if I don't kill you. Before parents got married. Mom is indeed talking to Liu Bo about getting married. It just didn't work for various reasons. Instead, he was intervened by his father. I don't have it, and I don't know what's going on. That mother's eyes rolled. Got an idea. So you bring the food. Your dad won't hit me. And Dad stopped slapping Mom. And you look at me with anticipation in your eyes. And I sighed. Walking through the basement with cameras. Mom, there is so much food here. And I sighed. Walking through the basement with cameras. Mom, there is so much food here. I can't finish it. I can't finish it at all. I couldn't sleep last night. I would love to help you too. It really doesn't work. Can't go out in this weather. Why don't you come and get it? It's only 5 kilometers away. Little Hoof wants me to go out in this weather. Are you trying to get me killed? See? In their eyes, only my life is not my life. I hung up the phone in disappointment. Pull people into the blacklist. In the surveillance. Dad wrapped Mom in a few clothes. Then one kick. If it's okay to kick out the door and seduce or steal. Don't ask him for food. You don't even think about entering the door. Mom knocked on the door half a day under the eaves. His favorite son ignored him. Mom gritted her teeth, rushed into the rain without saying a word, trying to reach my house as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but only 50 meters. The acid rain passed through the clothes and touched the skin. This time, it's no longer a petty redness and swelling. It was a real rot. Mom screamed. Out of fear, instinct runs back. But it hit. Rapidly engulfed by strong acid. Dad also saw it on the surveillance. As long as he and his brother can rush out and help too. Mom can still be saved. But his face was only light and compassionate. The younger brother happily took out the instant noodles that had already been hidden. For yourself and your father. 10th day of the apocalypse. Dad and brother finished their last bite of instant noodles. There's no food left in the house. They were starving and dizzy, just lie in bed and wait to die. And that's when they remembered me. Reminds me of the food I had in the basement. They regret it. Why did you treat me like that in the first place? Why don't you believe what I say? They tried to call me, but my phone is turned off. They tried to go out again to find me, but the acid rain is still falling. As soon as they left the house, their skin was festering with acid rain, so Dad and little brother in hunger and pain, day after day. Finally, in the 3rd month of the end times, although the rain has stopped, but Dad and brother only have bones left. And I am in the end times. Survived on food and water in the basement. I walked out of the house, looking at the outside world. My heart is full of emotion. I know it's a cruel world, but I also know that this is a world full of hope. I have decided to live a good life. For yourself, also for those who have hurt me in the past. Hello everyone. I'm Wufud Ayame. My wish is for fans to get rich. Moody. I'm pregnant with twins, but was said to use despicable means. A man who robbed his sister. The twins, at the Prince of the Golden Circle, can't get rid of me if he wants to. But I chose to flee. It takes 20 years to escape. I worked hard to raise my 2 sons. One became a straight-A student. One became a piano prodigy. But when they find out their dad's a business boss, I just want to meet my relatives. I can't stop it. I blocked many times, and they were yelling at me. No wonder father doesn't want you. You are a woman more vicious than a viper. Back then, you had to break up me, Sue and me. Hilt hurt, tragically. I've been meaning to settle this account with you for a long time. I don't even like piano, just because you like it. So you forced me to learn. It takes 18 years to learn. Do you know how miserable I am? I want to smash the piano all the time. Why do you control my freedom? See the treasures here. Commentary at Enter Animal Protection. The official will randomly send you an animal. Everyone is different. Not long after they conceded, I was kidnapped. Kidnappers 1 million ransom. I thought they would save me, but what I waited for was to sink into the river and die. I refused to pay the ransom. After death, my soul returns home. See with your own eyes. I bought a 2 million jade bracelet for my sister. They even recognized my sister as a godmother. Ooh. Overflowing hatred and resentment kept me from ascending to heaven. Open my eyes again and I'll go back to the day they were going to recognize their father. This time I didn't refuse. Do the math. How much have I spent on you over the years? Let your father pay it off at once. From now on, we sever the mother-child relationship. Why do you keep othering us two? We are independent individuals around you, not your accessory. We don't do moral kidnapping. I mean it. Oh, control us for so long. It was for the money. Dad said you were greedy for money. We don't believe it yet. I thought you were forced to take us out of the Zhu family. Now it seems you were doing it for maximum benefit. To hide us. I didn't say anything when the Zhu family found out that I was pregnant. Think I'm behind the scenes. They made me abort the baby. But the doctor said I'm not healthy. You may not be able to get pregnant after you abort this fetus. I got scared. I'm going to ask Zhu Jingzhe. Hope he says something fair. And Zhu Jingzhe resolutely asked me to get rid of it. I was escorted to the hospital by 2 bodyguards. When it was my turn to go to the operating room, I took the opportunity to escape. Previous life. I can't forgive the Zhu family for what they did to me. Refuse them to recognize their father. They have no regard for my feelings. They have to recognize their father on their birthday. And then I was kidnapped. 1 million ransom isn't big money for either of them. And they refused. I worked hard to raise them into talents. In the end, they all resented me to the bone. This time, in order to no longer have anything to do with them, I asked for the price directly. One person, 3 million. I took out 2 more divorce agreements. I have already signed it. As long as your money is in place, you can sign your name. What you want to do in the future has nothing to do with me. I am no longer your mother. The younger son's expression of disgust slowly fell. Make eye contact with his big brother. Now, I didn't really deny them paternity. I heard something. Zhu Jinzhe gave birth to a son with my sister, but the child was in very poor health. Had knee problems. I even built bridges at a young age. If it weren't for the Zhu family's wealth and connections, that child will never be kept. So I'm worried that they'll take advantage of me. Child, go and replace that child's organs. The eldest son was the first to respond. Since you said so, the divorce letter is also ready. Then we are as you wish. After saying that, the eldest son operated it on the mobile phone. After a while, my phone showed that I received 1.50 million. The rest 1.50 million. I'll give you this month. A lot of money. Then he took one of the divorce letters, turned away. The youngest son sighed in embarrassment. Ask me why I do it so well. How good is it for you to cut off the following pair of mother and son? Who will support you when you get old? This kind of question is funny. When I was drowned in a previous life, they also laughed and called my murderer a godmother. I naturally have to keep my eyes open about this. I didn't say anything. He still pulled out his phone and made me 3 million. I finally don't have to be bound by you anymore. I'll give you all the money I made from the piano. From now on, I will be me. No longer piano prince. I hate this title. Even more disgusting piano. He took the broken gold book and left without looking back. 3 hours later, the doorbell rings. Open the door. My parents have been away for 20 years. Meeting for the first time. Dad just slapped me. My mom quickly stopped my dad and said he had high blood pressure. Don't get angry. It's not good for you. When saying this, Mom said viciously with her eyes and made me kneel down. Seeing me standing still, Mom frowned. How can you still have the face to live? You robbed your sister of a man, and now he's preventing his 2 sons from recognizing their father. Your sister doesn't care. Your 2 sons recognize the eldest young master of the Zhu family. What right do you have to stop them? I have cut off the mother-son relationship with them. What they want to do in the future is none of my business. Don't appear in front of me either. Is this how you treat our biological parents? I really raise a white-eyed wolf. Shameful stuff. It's useless to live. If he quacks, we can still. It's good to be clean. I calmly repeated 2 sentences I heard that year. All from their mouths. In an instant, the Zhu parents were stunned. They never expected. I heard these words. They weren't torn apart as parents, in one fell swoop. That decent surface. Sure enough, the next second, they were both cursing. You poisonous woman. Sooner or later, you will be hit by a car. You can only be happy if you suck your sister. Don't appear in front of us again. Don't bother your sister either. Everything in the Zhu family now. It's all your sister's and his children's. Don't think of something that doesn't belong to you. I didn't answer. They slammed the door shut. There was abuse again outside the door. After a while, the insults outside the door disappeared. They left. Half a month later, the eldest son sent one. 50 million. It also comes with a sentence, no matter what. You gave birth to us after all. We will still retire when you are old. I blocked him. The previous life was not as miserable as death. I wouldn't do it so badly. I just want to stay away from them now. The further the better. But someone came to the door. Suzie. Chaikyun came to the door with his son. This was a complete surprise. She is already Mrs. Zhu. Luxury goods all over. You are willing to cut ties with your two sons. What the hell are you up to? And there was a teenager next to him. About 15 or 16 years old. Extremely pale. See Suzie Chaikyun talking unpleasant. He also helped to persuade a few words. Suzie Chaikyun suddenly attacked. Yell at his son. Can you be tougher? Those two are going to get over your head. You still look half dead. Teenager. It seems that he has long been used to Suzie Chaikyun yelling at him. Keep your head down. If you come to the door, teach your son a lesson in my house. You can go now. What are you so proud of? I really thought those two had. Oh, can I help you enter Zhu's house? Dream on. And then he left. I thought he was here to talk tough. I didn't expect something to happen in the afternoon. I'm pregnant with twins, but was said to use despicable means. The man who robbed his sister. The twins. Let the Prince of the Golden Circle can't get rid of me if he wants to. But I chose to flee. It takes 20 years to escape. I worked hard to raise my two sons, but when they found out their dad was a business boss, they just want to meet my relatives. And not long after they recognized their father, I was kidnapped. Kidnappers 1 million ransom. I thought they would save me. But what I waited for was to sink into the river and die. So I quickly invited the KOI. I said that brushing this video means you are going ashore. Like the video and you will become beautiful, rich and thin. Enter. Good luck in the commentaria. You must be rich this winter. Continuing the previous episode since they left. The police came to the door, but I attempted murder. Let me cooperate with the investigation. I was confused. I only found out after going to the police station. Suzie Chaikyun's son Zhu is in the hospital. The reason is that when Zhu goes down the stairs, being pushed from behind, rolled down the stairs, just triggered his heart attack. Suzie Chaikyun called the police. He also insists that I pushed his son from behind, and the police took me to the hospital. Suzie Chaikyun is at the door of the emergency room. The one who howls is called a crying heaven. See me coming, and he tried to hit me. The police quickly stopped him. Zhu's parents were also present. His face wanted to swallow me. I know you hate me. You can do anything to me. But you can't hurt my son. That's my heart. I'd rather die without him. Suzie Chaikyun cried so loudly. I burst out laughing. Zhu I and the twins just happened to be here. See my move. The twins frowned immediately. A face full of disapproval. See Zhu again after 20 years. Not only did he not age, more and more attractive. Why would you do that? What did I do? You really don't know how to live. What do you think the law is? Have you ever paid attention to the police? He hurt my son like this. It must be to pave the way for his 2 sons. My son is dead. His 2 sons. You can justifiably become the direct son of the Zhu family. He can also step into Zhu's house smoothly. How could he be so vicious? My son is weak. Can't get in the way of his mother and son's plan. He cried and laid a bunch of accusations on me. The eldest son said anxiously, Mom and Dad are definitely not such people. Maybe he's usually a little cold, but he would never do anything harmful. I can assure you. The younger son looked at me, hesitated for a moment. Ask Mom to be honest. Does this have anything to do with you? You forced us to sign a divorce letter with you. You got your money too. In the end, he will make trouble for us. What exactly do you want to do? A doctor comes out of the emergency room. Seriously? The patient is out of danger. But tonight is crucial. I'll be fine tonight. Can be transferred to ordinary ward. If you can't make it through, then be mentally prepared. Zhu Zhi King held even more. As if his son had died. He'll easily said that you cried so hard. It's because your son didn't die. Are you crying because your plan failed? As soon as this comes out. And everybody was shocked, especially after the Zhu parents reacted. Want to rush over and hit me. This woman is not a suspect. There's a visual camera on the cat's eye at her door. Proof that she never went out. There is no surveillance in the corridor mentioned by Mrs. Zhu. Hey, the surveillance on the opposite building. I took a picture of Mrs. Zhu pushing people. So, please come with us. The police are here to arrest Zhu Zhi King. The appearance of twins is estimated. It's stimulated Zhu Zhi King. She didn't even think about the details. She rashly brought her son to the door. In a hurry to charge me. She looks down on her son. From the looks of her son, it is estimated that he will not live long. So, she wants to use her son to convict me. To realize her plan of killing 3 birds with 1 stone. Zhu's parents rushed forward. Tell the police you must be mistaken. My Zhi King is very kind. How could it be possible to do such a thing? Zhu Jinzai's face was very gloomy. The police came and took him away. From start to finish, Zhu Jinzai didn't say a word. But you could see he was furious. The farce is over. I should leave too. And my youngest son came up to me. Say sorry to me. Misunderstood me. I ignored him. Just keep going. Zhu Jinzai stepped forward quickly. I have something to tell you. What do you want to say? Say, do you want the eldest son's kidney or the youngest son's heart? You can take it and exchange it for your precious son. As soon as I say this, both sons were shocked. The eldest son looked in disbelief. Asked Zhu Jinzai if what his parents said is true or false. The youngest son was speechless. Zhu Jinzai did not answer his words. He was looking down at me. They all say that being a mother is just. I thought, you will definitely go back to the Zhu family with your 2 sons. I didn't expect you to cut ties with them. Do you hate me so much? Mr. Zhu tried to abort these 2 children. Your Zhu family and Zhu family unite to oppress me. When I asked you for help, what did you say? So many years have passed. You just had a baby. It can be seen that your body is not good. I didn't wait for Zhu Jinzai to speak. I turn away. My 2 sons chase me to the hospital gate. The eldest son speaks first. I'm sorry I haven't finished yet. A woman with a big belly not far away. It caught his attention. Prawn mixue. The white moonlight fruit. He once missed. The next second he rushed over. Michelle, you are still alive. Brother, I have had a miserable time these years. My parents sold me to an old man as a wife. I don't want to implicate you. I had to lie and say something happened to me. In fact, I don't want to miss you. Can you take me away now? He was about to speak. An old man rushed over. It's a fist to the eldest son. The two actually fought in the street. Soon the police were alerted. The younger son didn't stop me from beginning to end when he saw me. Instead, stand by and watch the play. He was very puzzled and asked me why I didn't go up and stop me. Brother, I am just a stranger. Why stop? What's in it for me? When I left, the eldest son was escorted into the car by the police. Then he looks back at me, seems to want me to bail him out. He is an impulsive person. Help him learn to be calm. I have consulted many teachers and psychologists. His gentleness and serenity were paid for, not his own character. Let him do it now. Nothing to do with me. That night, my youngest son called me on a trumpet. Brother was deceived. That woman is not as pitiful as he said. He was willing to be. He also lost a bet on his parents' house. He pretended to be dead and left his brother. I think my brother is still studying. Too poor to support him. Mom, you said it. That woman is not a good thing. Brother is so sad now. He is getting drunk. Can you come and see his mother? Sorry I hung up the phone. I don't feel the slightest bit for what he said. I didn't break up my eldest son and Kong Mixui back then. I just feel that there are too many possibilities in their future. Let them prepare for the future. Just this sentence. Let my eldest son hate me for so many years. Think I break them up. I did so much for him. Not as good as outsiders. In a word, it's really sad. 2 days later, Suji Kim was released. His son woke up. I heard it was like being stupid. Not a word. Apparently he knows who pushed him. It's utter despair now. Zhu Jinzei really loves this son. And seeing him in such bad shape, he sent people to Australia. He also asked Suzy HIQ and not to see Zhu Jin for the rest of her life. I found out later. Zhu Jin is not Suzy HIQ's biological child.